Chad. Well, it is, dude. Again, it's so good that you could pull up
I
for
know, man. I'm
on
happy to
this
be.
podcast.
Yeah.
You are you was the name? Did you know I was doing this?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think yeah. I think I might have seen like a story on it once or twice, but that's it.
Are you
Yeah.
what do you think of the name?
No, it's a sick name. I wouldn't have expected anything else. Yeah.
I don't know if they'll come at me for libel or because it was someone we know, wouldn't necessarily call him our friend,
hmm
but someone we know came up with the term Lardos. So,
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it.
dude,
I
so
still don't know if I still don't know the origins of the name.
oh,
Nor not saying I should. I kind of like it's nice to have a little mystery.
Yeah.
all right. So, which airline do you think? So, doing a little simile here. I guess it would be a simile. I don't know. I don't know English. I didn't pay attention in English class because it was a woman teaching the class. But what is Boeing more like McDonald's and Airbus is more like Burger King, or is it vice versa? Or what do you think?
So you think McDonald's is the better chain, right? Just want to
No,
make
no, no.
sure.
I'm just saying, or
Yeah.
like which one's Coke and which one's Pepsi, would you say? Or I don't know, what's a good
I,
comparison of them?
yeah, I put Airbus for Pepsi, Boeing for Coke.
Interesting.
And I drink Pepsi.
Uh,
Yeah.
so do you think, but it's more like the international option, right? Every other country uses Airbus except America is the only country that
No,
uses.
no, even America. If you Google say Delta,
Uh-huh.
most of their planes now, most of their order books are Airbus.
Really?
United has an order for I think almost 300 Airbus planes right now.
Wow.
And then of course we're going to talk about Spirit later. Their entire fleet was Airbus.
The entire
The
Spirit fleet?
entire Spirit fleet was Airbus planes.
Whoa. What?
Weren't they the only ones not to have a crash ever?
Yeah, they never had a single accident.
Why do you
Yeah.
think that is? Do they just have really good pilots at Spirit? Also, for those in the background, also Chad, if you're wanting to, if you want to remove your last name, you can. If you want to keep it, it's up to you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on.
If you want, just if you want to remain anonymous. But at this point, it's like people could just look me up on LinkedIn and easily dox me. So But if it ever gets to that point, well, I know I will have made it.
I don't even know how to do that.
If so, here you go. There should be a little three dots by your name, and I think you could click that, or you just click on your name, something along the lines of that.
Business idea. AI name changer on all video calls. You
Pretty
just
cool.
press the button, AI changes it. Chad, have you ever zoomed from the cockpit?
No, no, not. I want to.
Like what? I have a question.
Yeah.
They're always making it feel like you're gonna die if you turn your Bluetooth
Oh,
on the phone.
oh.
I refuse to believe that we're gonna crash the plane because of it.
No, no,
Like what's going on there?
if the thing behind the airplane mode is it can allegedly uh interfere with the like communication signal.
Have you
But
ever experienced it interfering?
no, when I fly, I've never used it flying an airplane
Oh,
personally. I always keep the service on.
okay.
it works completely fine.
It's like so it's
I
like
think it's a myth. Yeah.
it's like wearing hats inside is disrespectful.
Yeah, I think
Like
it
that
just
level
adds
of
like a level of comfort.
Mm,
mm.
Yeah.
That's a little tyrannical. I feel like too with the Airbuses, like there's definitely some Europeans out there who are like, "Oh, you turn your phone on airplane mode? What is airplane mode?" You know?
Mhm.
And they'd make fun of us for it. They'd be like, "Oh, that's an American thing. Airplane mode is an American thing." You don't
well,
have to. You don't have to. I could just crop it out as well. I could just crop out your name too.
Yeah. No, that's
also,
fine.
that was crazy. You turned your camera off and a plane appeared.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
because that's his profile picture.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like you're flying the plane? Like if I'm in a car, there's like a 20% chance of road rage happening. If you're flying a plane, is there like an equivalent, like a plane rage?
I've heard of it happening before.
And
I've had a tower controller get mad at me once for trying to clarify something with them.
where they
Yeah.
just they weren't having it.
I was holding short of a taxiway in
Mhm.
an airport in Florida, and there was a jet crossing, and I just asked them if they want me to hold and wait for him to pass, or if I should go in front of him. Because he's a big jet, I'm a little airplane.
Mhm.
And he went back and he's like, don't tell me what to do. I'll tell you if I want you to hold for him.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was just trying to be safe, you know.
You should have hit him with some animal
Yeah.
noises on the
Mm.
other side.
Yeah, I mean that airport specifically is known for that.
Can they are they are do they hold more authority than you, the air traffic controllers?
Yeah, if they tell us to go around or they could stop a landing clearance, they could do all of that.
Interesting. Are there
I'm so
going
sorry.
back to the or what were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, no, no. I was. What kind of planes are you flying, first of all? So I have a little
Right now,
context.
it's just it's Cessna 172, and then I another plane. It's a little bigger. It's called a Diamond
Uh-huh.
Twitstar.
And like, how many people are fitting on those?
Both of them are four, but the
Oh,
Diamond one, it's like an Austrian airplane. It's kind of like an Airbus,
okay,
but there's
okay,
a stick,
Mm.
gotcha.
and there's two engines. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Are there is there anyone who are like better pilots than other people? Are there some bad pilots out there?
yeah. There are some bad pilots. Harrison Ford being, I think you've heard of that. What happened with Harrison Ford?
What did he wait, didn't he crash like a helicopter?
No.
What?
He was landing at a international airport in California, and he landed on the taxiway.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think there was another plane on the taxiway too, but he stopped in time.
Dude, I mean, and he would definitely like blame the air traffic control for it. He would
Mhm.
definitely be like, it's not my fault. There's no way it's my fault.
Yeah,
Hasn't he crashed his plane multiple times though? Like,
Harrison Ford. I don't know about that.
I swear
He
he
might
has.
have. Yeah.
Always. Let's see.
Yeah, have you heard this is going a different direction here. Are you familiar with the Sky King? Have we
Are
discussed
you
the
talking about, is this
Sky
the
King?
Alaska Airlines incident?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Where the guy, Zach, do you know this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that the guy who called in being like, "Hey, I made a really bad decision, but I'm just up here enjoying my fly
Hmm.
time."
Yeah. And
Yeah,
didn't he do a full, like, a full, what do you call that?
he did a barrel roll.
A
Yeah.
barrel roll in a
Hmm.
737.
No, it wasn't that big. It was a turboprop,
And
but
they were like,
still, it was
that's
a jet. Yeah.
impossible. There's no way he could do that. And then he just did it. And then everybody's like, well, I guess it's possible.
Well, he worked on he has a similar job to what I do right now,
Mm,
ramp. So he knew how to turn the engines on, like the basic stuff like that.
mm. How many how how uh how many female pilots do you encounter? Are there a lot of
I see a
female
lot. It depends which job I'm at because I do ramp for UPS,
Uh-huh.
which is it's very male dominant UPS
Yeah.
because they get a lot. They hire a lot straight out of the military.
Oh
And
wow.
the other ones at United Express, they have a good, a really high amount.
Mm.
I'd say like or at least 30%, if not
Wh-
more, right now.
when you started, were you ever, because I know, like, I'm pretty sure we've discussed this, that like pilot school and stuff is just the whole process is like very expensive. So
It's
were you,
expensive. It's risky because I've been delayed a little bit because I started COVID time.
yeah.
Delayed delayed me a lot.
Mhm.
And I chose the university route, which also adds a couple years.
Yeah. Can you do it just straight up and you don't need college?
So technically, you don't need a college degree at all to become a pilot. It's not a requirement, but it's preferred that you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you how much longer do you have on the whole like process?
I mean, I have all my licenses except the airline pilot. It's called
Mhm.
airline transport pilot.
Yeah.
Because I went to university, there'll be 1,000 hours of flight time. If you don't go to a university, which is the catch, it's 1,500.
Ooh,
So I say 500 hours there, but I'm saving up right now to get those hours.
right
So
on.
hopefully a year and a half.
You start flying, you can
Yeah,
pay
everything is set too.
right
Like
on.
I already have the job lined up with the airlines, everything. I just need to reach the flight time.
Whoa.
So you
And
can
then
do
you could
that.
make
That's cool with aviations. You can if you're early on, you can sign up ahead of time, do your interview like years in advance.
whoa.
And then they'll say, okay, you reach your hours, we'll put you in a hiring class, a new hire class, put you in.
That's like LSU recruiting baby Gronk. Just get
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
that far out, like eighth grade getting
Same concept.
getting
Yeah.
the scholarship.
At
Dang.
what point do they, sorry, at what point do you apply? Like, at what stage does that interview happen? And then how much longer after do you actually get employed by them?
So it's just whenever. So the way it worked for me, last year, right before I graduated,
Huh?
usually they require a commercial pilot's license to apply.
Huh?
And then you do your interview, it's just your standard airline interview. They'll send you like a bunch of charts, weather data, ask you to interpret it,
Mm.
questions, and then a lot of people don't know this, but they take the HR portion more seriously than the technical part.
Mm.
So
Really?
they want to know more about who you are rather than what you know, because they
Mm.
know you put in a lot of work to get there.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So they know you know a good amount. So there's that, and then I did the interview on Zoom, and then a couple weeks later they sent me an offer letter, and it's along the lines of you have your 5 years to get your remaining hours,
Mhm.
and then that's how long the offer is valid for. So I have, I think, the end of 2029 to get there,
Mhm.
and as long as I'm within that period, I have the job lined up.
Dude, and then you could
Yeah,
start making bank, dude.
yeah, they're starting right now. I think it's like 93 an hour, something like that.
That's nuts. Wait, for hours like in the air, do you only
For
get
region,
paid when you're in the air?
no, that's it's from when you're clocked in, clocked out.
Oh.
Especially when you're new, it's like a cheat code. They have a, you know what, how reserve pilots work?
Hmm.
Do
So when
they?
you're low in seniority, they put you on a reserve. You get less hours, but you get paid basically to stay on call. So you can just do live out your normal day like it's a day off. And if another pilot calls out sick, you can they'll tell you to get ready and be at the airport in 2 hours.
Wow.
So some pilots on reserve, especially in mainline carriers like United, Delta, American, you can get stuck there for like months on end. And you can go like 3 weeks without flying. Just have 3 weeks off and get paid for it.
That's
Pretty
pretty
good deal.
good.
Yeah, some pilots prefer it, but again, you get less hours pay, but it's still enough, you know.
And do you, I mean, but then it's like, but then if you want to move up, it's like, you're not, yeah, you're not getting as many. Because I know if you want to go like long haul international, which is like the ideal thing that everybody wants to do, right?
Mhm.
Then you got to have even more hours, right?
Not necessarily. It just depends.
Mm.
So I know United, I know a couple pilots like maybe like a year or two older than me that are flying international.
Whoa.
Yeah. So usually when you get hired from a regional carrier to United Mainline,
Yeah.
they'll put you in a class of like 20 pilots, and one of the slots will be on like a wide body for long haul. If you're lucky, you can get it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider like let's say Mark Knopfler or Travis Scott want you as their private pilot, like
Mhm.
flying like a little like Learjet or whatever. Would you rather do that?
I wouldn't say I'd rather do it, but I'd absolutely do it.
But compared, is that more of an ideal job compared to like being long haul overseas?
Well, those little jets can fly long haul.
Oh,
So like a Gulfstream, you can fly that from LA to Australia if you really wanted to.
whoa,
Because it's all about weight, right? Because you're only carrying like 3, 4 people.
yeah.
Less bags, less seats. The less weight on the plane increases the range.
Hmm.
So
That's
yeah, those regional jets could fly a lot longer than you think. You just have to make it empty.
that I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I never thought about that because you think you're like, oh, you're on such a big plane. Um, and then and Ozempic as well is just can make the fuel last longer.
Hmm.
So you know, it's but are you like, is there any destination like you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the dude flying from like California to Tahiti or something like that?
Yeah, that's the thing. United has destinations like that. They fly to Tahiti. They fly a lot to Australia.
So you go back to the homeland.
They have a United interestingly they have a crew base in Guam,
Oh.
and they have narrow body like 737s that fly out of there.
Mm,
So you'll see United 73. When I was in Japan, there was a couple United 737s sitting there
mm.
that are flying to Guam.
Interesting.
So that's a cool way to get uh experience.
Yeah.
They
And
also have like a little island hopper flight. It starts in Hawaii
uh
and it hops through all like the little islands in Micronesia all the way down to I think the Philippines.
whoa.
Yeah, it's like 18 hours like total travel time, but it makes like little stops every few hours.
How do you like manage that though with like a family? Or not, I'm not saying like, if you don't want a family, like, nobody
Well,
nobody
that's
needs
not
to
the
have.
reason they do the flight. Like most of the islands they stop at. are so small that they don't even have like a hotel or anything like that.
Oh,
It's mostly because the communities are they're like so isolated that that one flight is what's is how people are able to travel, and then they hold cargo in the
whoa.
baggage areas so they can get supplies too.
What's
That
the
kind of
longest flight you've done to this point?
as a pilot.
Yeah.
Uh, my little plane, it was probably from Daytona Beach, Florida to Dothan, Alabama.
Oh.
Whoa.
But in the Cessna, that's like 3 hours.
I've been to
For
Dothan,
comfort.
Alabama. I'll just say. I
Yeah.
don't know if
No,
you,
there was nothing there. You take off, fly the Florida coastline, make a left,
uh,
and then it's just straight farmland the rest of the way.
yeah. It, w- um, is there anywhere else like you'd want to go? Because I mean, it is such a great job. Like if you do want to, if you're just very much just like kind of a traveling kind of dude,
Yeah, that's
you get itchy
what I
the.
want to do. Yeah, like the my goal is to be like an East Coast wide
Mm,
body pilot. 'Cause you'll get a lot of the Europe flying, especially in the summer.
yeah.
They open up a lot of the more like leisure destinations that don't fly in the winter,
Mm.
like like Greece, Croatia, Norway, places like that. And then they have those few select flights to like Tokyo, Seoul, places like that.
If if a Concorde, if they bring back the Concorde, are you gonna fly the Concorde?
So have you? They're working on bringing like a similar concept,
Yeah,
like a zero emission Concorde. They're working on that, and United has an order for them.
I thought
So
I or finish.
yeah,
Sorry.
if it comes to fruition, they're planning to use it to fly from like LA to Tokyo in like 3 hours.
That's gonna be so sick. That's gonna make
It
like
is,
because
yeah.
dude, those I mean, even and Zach, you can attest to this. Like, I mean, we've all been on long haul flights, like a red eye,
Hmm.
and it's just it's not a fun experience. You know,
No.
it you run out of movies to watch. You like can't sleep. You try to you're thinking about taking like a melatonin beforehand, but you're like, oh, am I gonna get through TSA? What if there's a
Mhm.
delay?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
What's the like have you ever had to deal with extremely bad turbulence, like where you felt like you were gonna die or something? Or has it just been kind of
Well,
normal?
last month I had a pretty bad turbulence event. I did a
Describe how you were feeling during this time.
Yeah, this is my first time flying in like mountainous terrain area. Because Florida, it's flat, like
Mm.
everything's on sea level. So I started flying here again, and me and a coworker, we flew to where Scranton, Pennsylvania is.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, it's in
I
like
went
a
real quick. I went to the Houdini Magic Museum
yeah.
in Scranton, and it was supposed to be a 30-minute show, and we got stuck there for 3.5 hours. They literally kidnapped us, and my family and like two other people were the only ones there because we were like the only customers they had that month. Sorry, continue.
Grand Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
Corn Pop were there once. We were
Isn't
there touching our hairy leg.
isn't Joe Biden from Scranton?
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Scranton. My cousin worked up there for a little while in an office up there.
Yeah.
It was like a
Was that a
paper company.
okay? Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty good.
Well, yeah,
But
their airport, it's surrounded by mountains.
yeah,
And there's a type of turbulence it's called mountain wave turbulence. And depending on where the wind is blowing, like the downslope of the mountain can create very violent turbulence. That's what happened that day.
Mm.
Just trying to approach the airport. We were just bouncing up and down. Yeah,
Jeez.
it was scary, but I was able to put the plane down. Land fine.
Mm. You didn't
You,
like die or anything? And we're just talking to a hologram of Chad.
No, no, I was on an instrument flight plan, so tower was keeping me away from the mountains because it was also nighttime, so I couldn't see it.
Mm.
But my display was going red, like all the terrain warnings start going off.
mm,
So it's
that's
scary,
terrifying.
especially when you can't see it.
Yeah.
That's that's I mean that's what that all that training's for. Is for,
Yeah, so
you know.
Did
yeah.
you clap when you landed?
No, 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 no. I hate it when that happens.
And it's
Oh,
all
did
it's only the white people.
Always,
They
always, yeah.
always the yeah. They don't clap in church, but they clap when the plane lands. It's
Yeah, I
like
know.
ridiculous, you know. You make up your mind. You're either clapping all the time or you don't clap at all.
Yeah,
Have you have you um have you seen that one airport in Nepal?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah.
one on the cliff. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll find it. I know there's another airport as well.
Lukelau,
yeah.
Lukla.
Now here I'll Luklau Airport. I'll pull this up for the pod. Or no, it's not the Luklau Airport. It's the or no, Lucknow, Nepal, crazy airport. Oh, you might be right. It might be the Luklau. But dude, that's here. I'll share my screen. Uh, dude, but that's got to be so nuts, man. Like, Chad, do you think you could like land and take off from here, or do you think you would shit your pants?
No, I would not attempt that. That just
What?
looks terrifying.
Huh.
Dude, that it is. It does look. I mean, I guess you could only get like a Cessna
Yeah,
or something there,
they can't take jets at all.
dude. That's so.
There's another airport in the Caribbean where you have to nosedive to the runway because there's a hill so close to it.
Is it this? This is the St. Martin's
It's
Airport.
not the same. I've been in Saint Martin, but um, Saint look up Saint Bart.
Oh, St.
It's near Saint Martin, but those turboprop planes they have to like dive towards it.
Oh, whoa.
See, 'cause that's a mountain and a road on top of it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
oh, jeez. I've heard the Madeira airport is also crazy, Jeremy.
Yeah, it's it's named after Ronaldo actually.
Yeah,
Madeira.
yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's oh they built that shit out.
it's an extent. Yeah, but the what makes it dangerous? It's crosswind.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
I could doesn't that one like a lot? It seems like actually fairly often a plane will like land, like the wheels will touch, and then they kind of have to like come back up in the air.
That just means they landed too hard.
Oh,
Just to
I've
bounce
se-
right. Yeah,
I've seen many videos of like at that airport that happening. That's crazy.
Is there any do you
but
have a
have you
favorite?
do you know about the have you heard of the original Hong Kong airport? It doesn't exist anymore,
Mm-mm.
but that used to be the most dangerous. You have to watch videos to really get an idea of how dangerous it was, but
Oh, that's
you
from the
Oh,
because of
Kowloon
the you had
Fault.
to make a turn directly over the city.
jeez.
Oh my
To
goodness.
land in it. None of those really show how dangerous it was, but there are videos of the plane still banking until they're right above the runway. They'll finish turning.
Wow. I mean, were there ever any incidents?
Yeah, I think I saw. You saw that picture of the plane in the water?
Ooh.
It was there when you searched it. Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
right there. Oh,
That was in
Sully.
it.
The Chinese Sully.
Yeah.
Wow. What if they got is I wonder if this is if they got like the equivalent of Tom Hanks to play it.
There's a Russian soldier. You ever know about that?
There's a Russian
Yeah,
Sully.
exact same thing happened. Like dual engine failure. Landed in a field.
Jeez.
The Lardos premium program. Hold on. Russian Sully incident. Do you
Yeah, that's it.
do you know about the I think it's the Air France flight in I think it was like Mali or something. It crashed in the desert. And there's like a memorial that you can see from space.
No, I didn't know about that.
Air France Memorial um desert. Yeah, dude, yeah,
Whoa.
so it's out in the desert and it's a little bit more faded than this. Like this is an older image, but it's like one of the coolest things to look at. But it's
Yeah,
like,
I've never heard of this before.
yeah, dude, I think it's like I don't know what happened. I don't think it was like terrorism or anything, but it was like, yeah, dude, it it crashed over the Sahara, and they made the memorial like where it happened. Um,
Jeez.
yeah. What? Okay. What do you think happened to that Malaysian flight?
I think it was just hijacked.
You think it was just hijacked?
I think that yeah, it everything points to the fact that the captain hijacked it.
No, that the captain hijacked it.
Yeah,
Do
because he
you
had a home simulator where he one of the last entries was a flight where he turns the plane towards Australia.
Hmm. I
but I
never
mean
heard that. Huh.
you can't get like that far like
That's where it's believed to be somewhere near Australia.
but why would you do that?
I don't know, but there's a they found like data that the and confirmed that the plane did make a an unauthorized turn and was transmitting for hours after the transponder got turned off.
Really?
So yeah, there's evidence it kept flying, but we don't know how long.
And nobody was able to like track the thing. So I feel like with modern technology,
Military
satellite.
radar
Yeah.
tracked it for like an hour after,
Oh,
something like that.
interesting. Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
it's not a good documentary, but the Netflix documentary brings that up. It's not very good. They put insane theories on that documentary,
Ooh.
like aliens,
Like an
that
ancient
kind of
alien
thing.
kind of thing.
That's what I was about to ask. In all your hours of flying, have you encountered any UAPs, UFOs, etc.?
No, no.
Nothing.
I wish. That would have been cool.
They'll come in time, Chad.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
Do you think Amelia Earhart? All right, so if you had an hour alone with Amelia Earhart, you think you guys could spark up some chemistry? Do you think is like Amelia Earhart to pilots what like I don't know, like what Tom Brady is to football or like what I'm trying to think of a good equivalent. Maybe like the Queen of England is to like monarchs.
I mean, I guess that aren't really celebrity pilots besides, like John Travolta,
But do you think
Harrison Ford. That's it.
in a different life, like you guys would have gotten along and
I
you
think
you
so.
guys would have shared your love of aviation with each other? You'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I love planes, and she'd be like, yeah, I love planes.
Yeah, well, of
Hate
course.
getting eaten by crabs.
Of course.
Do you do you think that you could have completed Amelia Earhart's flight?
In that plane, probably not.
What was
With
she
like a
flying?
modern airplane, yeah. I think I could have done it in a Cessna.
Wasn't she flying like the Charles, was it like the Charles Lindbergh plane?
Something like that, yeah.
Spirit of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Amelia Earhart do? Like, I get that she flew, but she also crashed. Like,
Yeah.
so is she that good of a pilot? I'm just saying, I don't know the full story. All I hear is a lot of like positive things about Amelia Earhart, but she crashed and died. So like,
I see your
how?
point, yeah.
I'm being genuinely serious. I don't understand what the hype was about. But educate me.
I think it's just the fact she was trying to be the first female to fly across the world.
Yeah.
I think that's all it was.
And it's like the Jonah Arc thing at the same time.
Hmm.
Well, you know, it was that kind of energy. But not but before like when you were doing that stuff before like modern day feminism,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah.
That's like a real like
It
statement.
was just the fact it wasn't even heard of at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess also planes weren't as good at the time too, right?
No, they weren't
All
nearly
right,
as
right.
good.
That's more respectable. That's a better I have a better
Yeah.
understanding now.
dude, I all these all these soccer players are telling me to fly Emirates. I don't
They
think
are,
I'm gonna
yeah.
fly Emirates. More of an Ethod guy myself.
Hmm. Well, they're on the soccer shirts too.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. It's
Any
like
Middle Eastern airline actually is on it now.
every Middle Eastern airline,
Almost all of them sponsor the soccer teams.
except probably like Iranian
Well,
airline,
yeah, yeah, that's different.
Afghani.
Yeah,
Um, I wonder if Bahrain even has an airline.
they do. They do.
They do. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. My dad's flown on them before.
Well,
They're unique. They allow you to bring Falcons in with you into the cabin.
dude, RFK would be like, "This is great. I could bring my Falcons.
Yeah,
I could
it
bring
would.
my Falcons to the Middle East."
Because that's like their thing over there.
That's
The
that is
Falcons, yeah.
that's so sick. That's awesome. We're, okay, give us. I guess no particular order. Just best airlines in the world. Would you say for like I guess price, quality, everything, distance?
Are you just talking about America?
No, I'm talking
Like
about world.
global?
Like
I mean,
you
from
got the
everything I've
Congolese
seen,
airline,
everything points to Singapore.
Singapore Air.
Singapore Airlines being number one from what I've seen. They have the longest flight in the world. They have modern fleet,
Mm,
really good seats, good crew. If you're just looking at a product, it's probably going to be Qatar.
mm,
But I've heard people have problems with their staff,
mm.
which is why I kind of give Singapore the edge.
What about I when I was on? I mean, I've only been on so many airlines in my life. Like I
Hmm.
did like I liked Icelandic Air. Like they were a pretty solid airline,
Their business model is really good. That's the thing.
because they're
It
kind of
doesn't
like,
need to be super fancy because all their flights are only like 5 hours.
yeah. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
Their model is if you're going to Europe, you might as well stop in Iceland to save the flight time. Do
Um,
two shorter flights and spend a day or two in Iceland and then go on your Europe vacation. That's kind of the whole business model, and it works.
is it like a state owned?
I think the government owns it, yeah. Because every other airline they try to start in Iceland fails.
Yeah. So maybe they did need the government,
Yeah.
Uncle Iceland stepping in.
Hmm.
Uncle Uncle Bjork stepping in. Aunt Bjork, I guess. Um, dude, my dad, he always raves about how good Pan Am was.
Hmm.
He said that was the saddest day when Pan Am went under
When bust, yeah.
because it was great. And then now circling back now, well, not now anymore. Rest in peace, Spirit Airlines.
Hmm.
Now we have them. Now we have Ryanair. Um,
But Ryanair's doing great though.
because I mean, they're
They're
all
they're they're profiting a lot, Ryanair.
because it's short, right? They only do like short stuff.
No, it's just their flights are super cheap,
Uh,
like £10.
My flight from Ireland to Portugal was
Yeah,
$17.
yeah.
And I was like, how, like in the US, to go any, like, you really can't get anything like under $100 unless you had Spirit, which maybe you could get like a $60 flight to like Miami or something from Baltimore.
In Frontier, I flew Orlando to Baltimore, and I just brought a backpack with me. If I didn't bring the backpack, it would have been like $20.
Oh, jeez.
But because I brought a backpack, it added like 50. That
yeah,
that's how they that's how it works.
I think they just got to make because I mean people talk about their and I'm sure you've heard these conversations as well about how good flying used to be, how you used to smoke on the plane, um, which they should bring that back, especially for the Jamaica flights for the Rastafarians,
Yeah.
that back for them. Or if you're going to Cuba, Air Cuba, eventually when there is an Air Cuba in maybe a year or so. Uh, but what do you think about that? Like people saying how good flying used to be compared to what it is now? Because I feel like, you're getting the steak, you're getting the lobster, but it also was so much more expensive.
That's where I was gonna go with it. It was a lot more money.
Mhm.
Even we were talking about the Concorde earlier.
Yeah.
Even back then, the way it worked is they'd have the shuttle flights between New York and London with the Concorde,
Mhm.
but they'd also fly their regular flights with like 747s, whatnot, for people who couldn't pay the price of a Concorde.
Yeah.
Because I heard like the tickets would be like equivalent today to like 10,000 for like a one way,
Oh,
something ridiculous like that, just to save the time.
yeah. I guess I mean if you're like a business person or something and you need that money, or if you're like a big mega church pastor, you know, and you need that, I guess it makes sense if you're saving money, if you're saving time, but
That's what's gonna happen now when if they bring it back.
mm,
Supersonic travel, it's the same thing's gonna happen. Because it's probably gonna be operated with the normal flights. But I mean, it's still premium travel still exists to a point.
mm.
I don't know if you've heard of it. Have you heard of the Etihad residence?
I don't they have a
It's
whole
only
apartment?
it's only on their 8 through 80 fleet.
Uh,
Like they have like yeah, it's like a 3 room apartment
that's
in
crazy.
the 8 through 80 for one person. Yeah,
Is he thought that operates out of UAE or is that Saudi
Abu
Arabia?
Dhabi, yeah.
Okay, interesting. That
So you get like a living room, a bedroom, and a bathroom, and a butler all to yourself.
I hope he's British.
Yeah.
I, I dude, I mean, those people have ridiculous amounts of money over
Yeah,
there.
I think the to go to New York in the apartment suite, it's like 80 grand or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
It's yeah.
That's that's so crazy. Do you
Is
Another
that on a
question?
commercial jet, the apartment one? Like, is it like the bottom floor
It's
is
like I think it's a portion of the upper deck.
like how much does it cost to just like fly private? Like, is it cheaper to fly private than do that flight if you're paying 80
It
grand?
depends. So what some people do is some private companies offer is they'll need to take a ferry flight to pick up their customer, right?
Mhm.
So they'll charge the ferry flight way cheaper,
Gotcha.
and people can get that for a pretty good rate.
Hmm.
Similar to like flying first class
Gotcha. I see.
commercially. Yeah. Some people will check in, see if they can get something like that.
Jeremy, you should book this
Yeah.
room and fly to Gibraltar in the apartment first class.
Land it with the cars on the because they
You know
drive the cars on the place on the airstrip,
there's a road that goes through the runway at their airport.
dude. So I
It's
take
like an actual like crossing that opens and closes.
Oh, wow.
there's like a British family who's like, oh no, a plane, oh no. Um, yeah, that would be very sick. Taking the the cabin. Well, I feel like yeah, or you could just take the cabin and just try to you know, change, go back in time. Is that
Mhm.
possible? Can you go back in time on an airplane if you go fast enough? You just every hour you go over
I
a
know like
date.
technically if you before New Year's there's like a specific time where you can take off in like 2026 and land in 2025, something like that.
Why? I mean, as an Australian yourself, like, why didn't the Australians warn us about any events that were happening if they were already like living in the future?
No, I guess they're greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only explanation.
Would you ever move back? Because I mean, you have Australian citizenship,
Yeah.
right? Zach, I don't know if you knew
I don't think I knew. I don't know what I don't know.
this. Yeah, he's Australian citizen. Do you still have to like go up to Canada?
No, no, I have permanent residency now, so I don't have to do that anymore.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Huh.
Were you ever like worried about ICE at any point?
No, no.
No. Because yeah, because I mean, you guys are legit. You're legit. So
Yeah, no, I have my green card with me just in case, but it's never happened.
how does that feel like not being an American citizen, but like growing up in America? How does that
It
feel?
doesn't feel any different.
Hmm. It's just
Uh,
longer time at the DMV.
yeah, it's just more paperwork. That's really it.
Hmm. Is there?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, what were you gonna say,
No,
Zach?
no, no, no. Continue. I'll do it after.
No, so is there any world in which, everything you've done so far to like get up to this point? Because it's like, you know, pilot is up there for training time with like doctor and lawyer, you
Hmm.
know. So is there any,
The things it can be quicker. It just depends how much money you have.
oh, because if you have a ton, you could just
So
bankroll that.
one of my roommates is already there flying in the airlines.
Okay, because he's
It
getting it
just
all
depends.
paid for.
Sometimes you need to have if you have the right amount of money and if you have luck on your side, it can you can get there really quick.
But is there anything that you think that would make you um like not like quit this path that you're on? Would you say no?
No, if you this is just for anything. If you love something enough, you should never quit it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know right now like the pilot shortage doesn't really exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I know if they like that cadet program I'm in ends, then I have to start applying again. I know it could be really hard, but I don't see it as an excuse.
Do you think that all like the pilot training and stuff, or at least like flight school and stuff, do you think that that should be free to the public? Or do you think that this is like, it's like enough of a barrier so that pilots could be like, it could be a little bit more of an exclusive kind of thing?
I mean, I think you should pay for it just like any other degree, but I think there should I wish there was a way it was cheaper. Because I work with a lot of people on the ramp that are only working at the ramp because they couldn't afford to be a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the work ethic to do it, but they can't.
Oh man.
Yeah, I always feel bad, but at the same time, you know, it gas is expensive,
Yeah.
airplanes are expensive.
Is is an expensive
It
thing.
just has to be that way.
Yeah, I mean do you think that, I mean, I feel like probably not in our lifetimes, like maybe AI will start doing like cargo and stuff maybe in our lifetimes, but what do you think about the prospects of like a Waymo type plane that's just AI?
And I don't think they'll take over passengers ever.
You don't think so? Ever?
If you ask passengers on a plane if they're comfortable with a computer flying a plane, I don't think they would. They would accept that.
But if you're
And if
offering,
you have what if it gets hacked, right?
oh, that's true.
And you get control of hundreds of planes at once.
But if they're offering like Ryanair prices to go to like,
Yeah, and that's the thing. Prices would come down because you don't have to pay the pilots. Yeah, but I know Airbus floated the idea of making their planes single pilot, but
interesting.
it got shut down really quick by governments. And then they did a flight with one of their planes without any pilots, remote control. But again, their governments are not letting it happen.
Yeah. Probably, I mean, they're probably definitely, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, it's just a safety net.
Yeah. Um, what else? I mean, what else has been going on with you, man? Like just working and focusing on this.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, I work at UPS, and United Express, so
Mm.
it's fun. I mean, I can
Because
push back the airplanes and do all of that.
I mean, everybody else there like is, loves like aeronautics and all that as well.
Oh, really? I know a couple people in the same boat as me, just saving,
Mm.
but want to do something at least related.
Yeah.
And then the rest are, a lot of them are just like college kids because it's
Oh,
so early in the morning, UPS, that they can just finish work and go straight to class.
uh-huh. Okay. It-
Yeah.
that'd be kind of tough though. I mean, if you're going to like George Mason from
Yeah,
Dulles,
there are a good amount of Mason kids there.
and they go from Dulles to George, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
There was the like, story of some kid. He went to like University of Calgary,
That
and
was
he
the dude who
but
flew to class every day. Yeah.
yeah, but he lived in Vancouver. But rent was
Yeah.
so expensive in Calgary, it was cheaper for him to fly twice a week from Vancouver than just get an apartment in Calgary, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I have a plane photo to show you since we're on the topic of planes. Is my screen sharing?
Oh,
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go.
All right. No one appreciates this photo, but I think it's amazing. I was in Norway, so I went Scandinavian Airlines. Okay. The dark thing is not a cloud. It's the nighttime approaching me in the plane. So like
Oh, wow.
this is the darkness coming. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's approaching. I think this is wild though. I couldn't process it when I was seeing it because I thought it was a cloud, but it's just the darkness coming.
That's sick.
I don't think it's that cool.
Shut up, Jeremy. It's crazy. The night it's like perfect
It,
line, like separating the sun or the darkness and I don't know.
well,
I,
in the summertime, doesn't the sun like not set in Norway, in parts of Norway?
I think so. I
Yeah.
would guess this is happening because I'm in a weird spot up north.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's it's like it's super cool flying over. Did you fly over Greenland like on your way over there?
No. No. I flew from Italy to Norway.
Um,
So no Greenland.
it's so
Apparently the flights to Greenland I think are becoming more accessible. It'd be cool to go to Greenland.
And yeah, there's a flight. You can go from New York to Greenland now
really.
Really?
on United. Yeah.
Oh, what?
So they launched it pretty recently. I think last year in the
Was
summer, you can
was
go to
that
Greenland.
was that after we threatened to take it over?
Yeah.
They just added a flight. Wow, that's crazy.
I Zach, I'm on board with you, man. Dude, I've always wanted to go to Greenland. Seems like it'd be so cool, man.
Yeah, dude. This,
Look at
I
how much the prices are.
a bunch of people in the Virginia Tech geography department would go. They did a bunch of like research in Greenland. I don't see direct, or I don't.
It's
Hold
from
on.
Newark,
Hmm.
not here.
Like Newark, New Jersey, or New York?
Yeah, I mean it's seasonal, so I don't know if it's started yet.
Okay. Here, let's see.
Could you imagine like Tony Soprano getting on the wrong flight and going to Greenland? I was supposed to go to Italy. I'm in fucking Greenland. Christopher. Have you
Yeah, I don't think it's running right now, but
Okay, June 14th, 2025, United Airlines launched a nonstop flight between US and Greenland. It's a 4.5 hour flight. This says there's no way this is real. This says
it's gonna yeah,
340.
it's gonna open again in like early June. They're gonna start it again for the season. June
Huh.
through September.
Wow. Let's do. June. Looking at. I'm seeing like $1,000. I don't know. I'm going to Greenland. Doesn't matter how much. Yeah,
They won't keep me from it.
my icy homeland.
That would be that would be so sick.
Dude, it'd be crazy. I want to go. I all the like there's all those like indigenous communities. So all like the academics go to Greenland and they just kayak
Mhm.
around and they'd be like, "Oh, look how crazy this is."
Dude, you over the course of like knowing you and like doing this podcast, you've shown me what a scam the academic world is just for like doing fun stuff.
Well, see, but people think they are doing something. Like I don't think I'm doing anything, but other people think they're actually doing stuff. Sometimes they might be,
Mm.
but it's a little like they might be doing something, but the way it's written, it's acting like they just freaking saved the planet.
Yeah.
It's very it's not that they didn't do anything, but it doesn't deserve all the hype it gets. Can you get a doctorate in flying?
No.
It's just
It's
one
limited to
degree.
bachelor, yeah.
Oh, wow. What about are you ever considering space travel?
No. No, 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 no.
No, not in the astronaut type world.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I used to watch them all the time. I was pretty close to what's it called, Cape Canaveral,
Huh?
because I could see Artemis launch from my apartment when I was there.
Whoa,
Really?
Artemis 1, yeah.
that's pretty cool.
So every time there was a launch, I could just go out to my balcony and watch it.
That's
That
awesome.
dude, it's gonna be space travel and stuff is just gonna become so much more common. People are gonna be like, yeah, you haven't been to space?
Yeah.
What?
Did we have the Katy Perry discussion?
We we get Chad's input.
What
Yeah.
this? Okay, here's the statement, Chad. Katy Perry is an astronaut.
Yeah, and I saw that. Um, I saw some video that might have been like faked.
Oh,
What, her
like
with
that
the
didn't even
flower?
happen?
That like it didn't even happen.
Let's assume it did happen.
Yeah,
Is Katy Perry an astronaut?
but no.
Is it? See, I feel like it's kind of a spectrum though. Like it's a yes and no. Katy Perry is on the lowest possible end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
She went in a rocket.
Space
Like
on the spectrum.
she went in a rocket and she was in space, right?
yeah, but
Like
she just went
what's
to see it, right? Or film a music video or something, whatever it was. She
yes,
wasn't doing it to
yeah.
like
I
explore or anything. I just see it.
yeah, but like what makes an astronaut an astronaut? I feel like if you're strapping yourself into a rocket, like there's some level of credibility.
Yeah,
I don't
I mean,
know.
yeah,
Jeremy, would you do that flight that Katy Perry did?
I think I would. I think I would. I am listen, I don't like roller coasters. You know me, dog. I don't like roller coasters. I don't like Cheetos. But like if someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, you could do this," I'm doing it. I don't care about like the re-entry. Like I'm like I don't get to I space is so cool. It's something I've been so fascinated. Like before it was maps, man. Before it was maps and music, it was space, dude. Space was like my number one like obsession. What that says about me, Maybe it says some things, right? But dude, I loved space as a little boy.
Look, you should write a book. Maps, music, Mars, Marsh.
It would be a cool book.
The four M's.
I'll sell it. I'll give everyone a copy if they sign up for the Lardos Premium program. Dad, are you familiar with the Lardos Premium program?
Nope.
It's well, it's not a Ponzi scheme. I'll tell you that, and it's not like the the Cutco.
Yeah.
Dude, it's I just want to say too, like it is crazy how much time has passed, and it's so nuts that people are doing like we're all graduated from college, we're all doing like our own stuff.
Hmm.
Some people are succeeding greatly, like I think you're on the path to succeed greatly and make boatloads of money. Um, some people are not doing well.
Yeah.
But
I've
it
seen.
uh, what were we gonna say? Sorry.
No, no, I'm saying I know. Our class is everywhere.
Yeah, dude, it's a whole spectrum, man. It's time on the spectrum. Yeah.
Do we know, like, excluding athletes, do we know who the most successful person in our grade was? Like, we don't have to say names, but like, do you know anyone else besides an athlete who's doing very well?
I mean, I think I know two people in this call right now who are doing really well.
Like, excluding, when you're a member of the Lardos Premium program, you're always going to be doing well.
Always, yeah, every day. You get our access to our Discord full of business advice. Um,
No,
yeah,
I'm,
I don't know. I mean, I I only know what I've seen on Instagram, and I've been on
Yeah.
Instagram.
I think we have a
Here.
couple doctors, right?
Are there a couple doctors?
That are trying to, or at least nurse.
Interesting. Oh, so they're the sissy doctor.
Yeah.
They're the doctor
Correct.
light. They're the pocket addiction edition doctor.
Yeah.
that doing being a doctor doing anything physical is way more something than being like an academic doctor.
Yeah,
Academic doctors spend 6 years like answering a problem that everybody already knows the answer to, but then they spend thousands of dollars trying to figure it out.
yeah. Dude. And then
Yeah,
you have doctors like doctor coaches.
yeah,
Mm, yeah.
lady sucks.
Dude, Zach, on our previous or most recently uploaded loaded podcast. Also, I've got like three podcasts in the chamber. I have to upload like two this week. Get
Dude,
so that this one comes out. I want to get this one out ASAP. Um, but
people want it.
dude, we were dropping names, Chad, about about teachers from our high school.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to drop the name, and I dropped them.
Yeah.
They weren't very nice people.
But do you have any interesting memories from high school? We could discuss the crab incident.
Oh
Um,
God. Not the crab incident.
um, you have any fond memories from our time? It's so crazy that again Zach was you were a theater satellite.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No,
Yeah, you came in.
I had friends who were in theater. I was not in theater.
Yeah, so theater satellite.
No, that come on. It's like I would say
What's
like
wrong with being in theater? What's
No,
wrong?
nothing.
You're talking to two people. Those
I'm
are
not.
fighting words, man.
I'm just saying. I was not in theater in high school. Let's just make that very clear. I had no problems with other people doing it. I just was not.
Mm, mm. You were like trying to think of a good comparison. You were like China with the Soviets. You're like, yeah, we're kind of with them. Not really, but we're kind of.
Maybe
Still
I was like
are
time.
communists.
I think I was Taiwan. You know, like the whole world agrees I'm separate, but the Chinese say no.
Mm.
I have the chip supply.
So anyway, Chad, what do you think? Are you have anything fond, or do you not? Are you not like a you
I mean, I
are?
remember I have good memories of what we used to do after every show. You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah, we didn't beat the allegations, man. Not any kind of bad
Mhm.
allegations, but we weren't beating any kinds of like I'll just leave it at that. A hundred.
I don't want to name drop it without sounding, you know.
Zach doesn't know. Do you know?
I know many things, Jeremy. The amount of security footage I got
You have no security.
from, oh, let me share my screen.
Do you have
Uh,
security? No. I was about to say that
dude,
would be nuts. That would be crazy to like watch ourselves from a like if they have
yeah.
that archived, that would be crazy to watch ourselves from like a third person perspective, like 6, 7, 8 years ago, and
Huh.
just seeing ourselves like walking around and talking to people. That
Mhm.
would be nuts.
Mhm.
That would be crazy. But yeah, dude, I mean, it is just so crazy. Like what they say, it just like passes by in a flash.
Yeah.
And but at the same time too, it's like, you can't live in the past. And being an adult is way better than being in high. I
Yeah.
can do
Yeah.
whatever I want. So,
And I drive by it from time to time.
hmm.
So what's left of it?
Do you think that's the move, like when you're done with like a significant chapter in your life, like if you're done with high school or you're done with college, just move on completely? So that's what kind of like Nick kind of did, Zach. Well, not kind of, he did do. He just left college and he never visited again. But do you think that's kind of the way to go?
I mean, I still want to like visit from time to time, but for the most part, yeah. Again, I still drive past the old PVI location.
Yeah. It was rest in peace is torn down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been back to college ever since.
I mean, it's so far anyway. And the people who are like the people I've known are I think they're graduated, or I think a couple of them are saying like another year. And after that, I have no one I know down at my school. So, but that's
Yeah.
the way it goes. So, um, yeah, man, it's crazy. We're getting older, you know, feeling old. What do you think about aging, Zach?
Aging is just the decay of cells in the body, my friend. There's that crazy health guy who's like claims he also this is kind of related. You know Kenneth Copeland, you mentioned mega churches earlier.
Yeah.
Kenneth Copeland with a private jet. this is new information with me. Apparently, he made a pact with God that he's gonna live till 120. Have you heard this?
I don't know if I have. No.
It's I didn't know this was a thing, but there's like so many videos of him saying like, "I'm gonna live to 120 because I made a pact with God." So he figured out aging is just a deal with the devil.
Dude, yeah, he's the modern day Lopan. He's he's dude, that guy, I mean, definitely there's something going on with him. He's the way he looks, like in that interview,
Yeah,
freakish. There was nothing behind those eyes.
dude. Yeah, he looks a little freaky. I'm I feel like 23 is young.
Yeah.
24 is you're young, but yeah, it's getting close. Then 25 is like, okay, there's not many excuses anymore. And 26, you're done.
Yeah, it's Jover at 26. You gotta at least, I think you gotta at least get on the path at like 25. You gotta at least be like, all right, you're picking a path, you're walking that way. Like I was watching a Shaolin monk talk about that today, about like picking a path, you know. So
Yeah,
you
but
got enough time to kind of experiment, figure out what you life you pick that path. You can kind of restart your life at 25. You can still like invest and stuff, you know.
you can change from I guess you should be on a path maybe by 25. I feel like you can change it up though, no?
No, you could
Like
definitely.
when I turn 30, I'm gonna become an NHL player. I've already decided that.
Yeah, you got 7 years. You do that.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. All out, score one goal in a hockey game.
Mm.
That's the dream.
Chad, what do you think about? Because I know so your family is like Catholic, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So are you? Do you have any sort of like Hindu traditions as well, or anything
No, 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 no.
like that?
No. Nothing.
Is your like family, is your Indian side of the family? Well, because it's like both of your parents are half Indian, right?
Correct.
So if they're Catholic, are they like from like the Goa area or like from like the Portuguese? Because they brought Catholicism to India. So
Yeah, it was like English and Portuguese. Yeah.
yeah. Um,
You know chicken vindaloo?
Yeah.
I didn't know that that was like Portuguese inspired.
Yeah.
did Portuguese
It is.
inspire?
The
I
same like I think it's chicken tikka is sold a lot heavily in Britain.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was shocked to
I don't
hear
know if
that
they
too.
brought it over there, but that you can get it almost everywhere in the UK.
Hmm.
Does Mama does do your parents ever cook like any do they cook any Indian food?
Mm-hmm. It's
What do
good.
what do
Yeah.
they make?
Just a curry, um, naan, that kind of thing.
What's your number one cooking tip
Um,
for Indian food?
ginger,
Hmm. Do you over ginger it? Or you just put a little bit in there?
just a little bit.
Like I've heard like cinnamon. Like you don't want too much. You just want a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Like your uncle. That's the phrase I've heard. You just want a little cinnamon like your uncle. Have you heard that before?
No.
Shit. Swear I heard that from somewhere.
Dude, there's a really good where I live, there's a really good butter chicken pizza. You can get like Indian pizza, and it's like butter chicken, dude. It's so good. I don't know if you've uh, indulged in that, Chad.
No.
It's dude, it'll change your life, Chad. It's well, I don't know if I can speak just as a gringo. I That's just my personal experience, but you know,
Never seen it.
Kebab pizza is really. I've had kebab pizza, and that stuff is amazing. I'll have to
yeah.
break into the butter chicken pizza though. Is it like super saucy, or is it like kind of like charred on top?
Well, the one place, well, here's the thing. Is that the one place where I live, like they used to make it a lot and
Hmm.
it was really good. It was like the perfect amount of sauce. It was like you get a good amount of sauce with it. And then they just stopped doing it, which was crazy,
Hmm.
but it was so good. Um,
Is it like a normal pizza that you dip butter chicken into, or is there no tomato sauce and it's replaced
yeah,
by butter
well,
chicken?
that was the deal was that there was no the sauce was like the butter chicken sauce and
Okay.
then the chicken on top.
Hmm.
It's like very good quality butter
Huh.
chicken. But now there's another place that does it, but they don't do the same amount of like sauce. They're very skimpy on the sauce,
Hmm.
which I'm like, Wh-
Nice.
What do you have any big philosophies you want to close out on? I guess or if you guys are ready to close out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got work at 4:30 in the morning
Oh
tomorrow.
my goodness. Yeah, we can let you do that. Get your get go
Yeah.
go night night. Um,
Yeah.
do you have any closing like philosophical thoughts or anything to leave the Lardos podcast with? Any nuggets of wisdom?
Mm,
Any is your Tao balanced? You know,
tough world right now, you know? Just things get that way, just keep going. It's, that's the little words of wisdom right there.
I like it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was a lovely time.
It was.
Chad, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For sure, man. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna I'll just end the recording, but we'll stay on. But all right. Inshallah, guys. Thank you for watching.